Hello. So today I'll be showing you how you can import data in Microsoft Excel. But this time around, we are going to import data or our tables that are in a PDF file. So how can you do that? You go on the data tab, then navigate to the on your far left hand side, you see get data option. Okay, and click the drop down menu and you see different sources, but this time around we were getting our data from a file. Okay, and the type of file that we are importing this time around is a PDF. So you select from a PDF, okay, and then select your PDF. So this is my PDF and I've selected it, then click import. Okay, so you notice that a new window will appear. Okay, so this one is a preview of your data set or the tables which are in your PDF. So when I click table 1, it gives me a preview of table 1, then table 2, and then we have the page. Okay, then if I want to select everything, then I can simply enable this or check there, select multiple items, then I'll be able to select my tables if there are 3. But this is not ideal if you have a lot of tables. Okay, so let's say you are dealing with a large data set as a data analyst and you have maybe 10 tables. Okay, so I don't feel it's okay for me to start checking one by one. So instead what I'll do is I'll select the folder here. Okay, you've seen what I've done. I've selected the folder here. Then I'll go on the transform data. I'll click on that. So what will happen is that this will open the Power Query editor or the Power Query window. Okay, so for for an explanation about what Power Query is, what it does, okay, you can watch out for the next video. So this is the Power Query editor. So what I want is I'm gonna filter this by table since that is what I want. So I will ignore the rest of the options. That is the page. I won't check it, but I will just um, filter this by table. Okay, so I also come here and I also filter this by table, but I can see this is already a table, so it's okay. All right, then what I'll do is I'll come on the data here on the data tab and I'll right click and I'll click on the remove other columns because I'm not interested in the other columns. I'm just interested in the data column. So remove other columns, I've selected that. Okay, then it gives me that option. That is the one that I'm remaining with. Then all I have to do is click, okay, on this thing. That is the expand. So I'm going to expand by clicking on this icon, right? Sorry. Right, it will give me this option. Then all I have to do is click OK. All right, and now you can see that this is my data set now. Okay, it has loaded up to, if not mistaken, 87 records, and that is what I expect actually in my data set. So when I check this manually with the PDF, okay, I'll notice that it's actually the same. But there's something that I don't like in this because let's look at the column headers. So it's written data.column1. So we can just rename this into this was the date, okay, and we can also rename this, okay, the column header. It was written gap sales, so gap sales. All right, so we have gap sales here, and yeah, I think this is good. So all I have to do is I need to go back on my home tab and then I'll click on the close and load. Then I'll click on close and load. Okay, so that I have to send my data to back to Microsoft Excel. All right, so give it a moment and there we are. My data set is now loaded and I have successfully imported my data set in Microsoft Excel, as you can see. All right, so it's super easy. Next time you have a PDF which has some tables that you want to import in Microsoft Excel, please don't type manually. Instead, you can use this, the import tool in Microsoft Excel and import your PDF files. All right, thank you so much. If you have any questions, you can drop them in the comments box.